What's good, guys? Give me a sec. What's going on? Okay then. Jared, how you doing? Kamarian, what's happening, bro? Diamond, Marvin, what's good? Hammy, Kenobi, my guy. You've been killing the stream today, bro. What's up, Mark? Yeah, lethal tomato, definitely. I know a lot of people won today, man. A lot of people won today. Oh, man, look at Ada, man. That is nuts. Why are you confused, man? Did it? Oh, GRT, yeah. No, man. Look at that. Look at that, man. I mean, that was bound to happen, wasn't it? It was bound to happen what was going on here. I mean, here's your pattern. Level 1, level 2. Peak formation up here before it pulls back. Draw it again. Great. 1. Level 1. Level 2. Now we're just waiting for level 3 peak formation. Just like that. Ken, what's going on, man? Pretty much all the altcoins have made the same move today, guys. Maybe not there. I mean, look. Just look how wild that is. Someone give me a coin. Give me any coin. That's an alt. BMWs everywhere. XLM, okay. Just pay attention to what's on the screen right now. It's like they all do the same pattern. Look at that. No? Look at GRT. Same pattern. I've not changed anything. ADA. Same pattern. You know? They do it across the board, guys. Why? Because they can't change the pattern. Arnold, how you doing, my man? Yeah, I'm going to make this a short live. Probably going to be on for about an hour or so. Because the market is closed on my end. But I'm going to suggest something. I'm going to see if any of you guys are interested in doing it. So we're going to see what the story is there, because I'm hearing a lot of guys complaining about costs and what have you. So I'm going to suggest something and see if anyone would do it and see if it works out for them. Yo, what's happening, people? Good evening, Mother. Mother's decided to step in the scene. Yeah, we're going to talk about Ethereum tonight. We're just talking about Ethereum tonight, guys, because, you know, there are a couple of things that happened with Ethereum where it kind of threw people off. Good evening, Mother. We're just waiting for a few people to come in. Yeah. How come you lost today, Mark? What did you do? How long did you hold the trade for? Ethereum around 1600, Bitcoin around 37. How long were you holding the trade for? Because that'll make sense. Yeah, Jared, I'm going to come up with a solution, see if it works for you guys. Because one way or another, you guys have got the cost of placing a trade, closing a trade, then you've got the gas prices, and then you've got the transfer fees when you want to turn that money, turn the earnings off your crypto into fiat. So let's see. Maybe a good option. Cool. Tomorrow I might have something for you. How you doing, Ahmed? Thank you, Ahmed. Ahmed, you always ask this question, man. As traders, it doesn't matter for us whether it's long or short. It's the direction that we see the money flowing. Arnold, man. What's up, Dan? Just waiting for a few people to come in, guys. So, get yourselves your cup of teas. Do what you need to do. Ideally, what you can do, guys, is you can get your... if anyone made any trades today... No, everything's good on my end. No, the exchange is closed. The exchange on... yeah, that's why I've got crypto Ethereum. How you doing, bro? Let me just get Ethereum up on TradingView because it is still open. Yeah, it's not dropping, man. What are you talking about? Dropping. So is it 150? It's dropped. Okay. Man, we rode this whole move today, man. Brilliant. We rode the move so clean. That move, sorry. Adriana. I know, Adriana, you made a stack today. That's good. Yeah, it's all good, Kenobi. It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna pull back. Martine, how you doing? Okay, hold on. Let me see what's here. Again, I see either M or W. It could not be characters. Could not be the characters AY. Sadowski, I think you're looking, you're looking good to good trades today. Wicked, you? I'm kicking Martine. The team won well today. A Barrow boy? Nah, mother was raised in good old London town. You know? She was raised in Finchley. Good old London town. You know, Queen's English. How you doing, sir? Yes, sir. No, sir. 3 bags full. You know? Nice, 61 of you. Cool. Nah, I was always going to stream. Hey, lucky. Curiosity. Hmm. Can trade in peace. I'm good, Ginger. I'm good, man. I'm good. It's not gonna be a super long live. I'm gonna have a break. Tomorrow we're not gonna stream at all. That's good, Martine. That's good. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna take a break. Alright, wicked, Mark. Let me have a look at that, bro. Yeah, Mark, we'll have a conversation. Erica, how you doing, love? Golden Hue should be in here. No worries, Mark. We'll have a look, man. Hopefully we break it down and we'll see why you lost that amount. You know. And there's one thing, like, you know, answer me this. Did you hold the trade for more than 2 hours? All in, I'll explain that in a sec. Yeah, Mark, did you hold the trade for more than 2 hours when you opened it? No. So you cut, so you, as because you didn't see a profit within. Yeah. Yeah, if you've not seen a profit within the first 2 hours of placing the trade, yeah, close it, reevaluate. Because the best thing about this rule about 2 hours, right, is it allows you to try and it allows you to bring it back to the drawing board, and you ain't having the issue of losing so much money. Wow. Look at those stats, man. That is wild. See, the great thing is, right, is market makers would use that money and they would use it to get their orders filled, you know? So they use other people's, other companies, other, institutions' money so that the market makers can get orders filled from their part because they're going to make money on the transaction, on you buying the contract when it's rising and them creating a short contract while it's rising. Royal, how you doing, bro? Yeah, we're not gonna have a super long live anyway, man. Hi, checked out from Century as well. I should enter again. Do you think Ethereum will be $3,000? Do you know what? I can't say your name, but I'm gonna call you B. But do we think Ethereum will be $3,000? Maybe, maybe not. You know, there's no reason as to why it can't reach that level. I'm not gonna give you false hope and say, yeah, baby, Ethereum's gonna hit that much. Nah, that's not what you're gonna find here, my friend. I'm not gonna hype you up. But what I will say to you is we will this channel will trade its way to 3,000. Whenever that amount is, I don't know. If it's, in a few weeks, months, you know, but I know that we're gonna trade, you know, all the peaks to the high, peaks to the low. We're gonna trade all of that. So to be honest with you, we're not really interested if Ethereum is going to go to 3,000 in 6 months' time. We're interested if it's going to go to 1,800 in a day or so. That's our time scale. That's what we're interested in. And we evaluate as we go along. As you know, if Ethereum keeps dropping, then we evaluate as we see it happening. You know, if we see it dropping to 1,500, we'll say, okay, if it's still dropping, we can make money on it dropping. You know, if it goes to 1,400, we're making money on it dropping, you know, and then if it changes, we're going to go back up to 15, we make money on 15, you know, because a lot of the guys in this channel, there's a few of them are traders, some of them are investors, you know, some like to work out when it's a good time to get in, when to get out, you know, everyone has a different preference. Yeah, Bitcoin's always going to be making moves, man. Bybit, why does it do that? It's terrible. Coinbase, there you go. You see now, guys, this is the interesting part. Bitcoin has been held today and Ethereum moved. All right. Now, Bitcoin is actually forming a W. Bitcoin's forming the W. A little exhausted today, mental, physically, must be analyzing. So, need a break to like you treat. Good man. Yeah, this is true. Why is it scary, bro? Shouldn't be scary. Yeah, let's say we hope then. Yeah, we can be very hopeful that no one, you know, no one did anyone harm by being hopeful. You know, Bitcoin will make its move now because look, I've been saying this all week, guys, right? When Ethereum holds itself, sorry, when Bitcoin is not moving, Ethereum starts to move, all right? And I keep saying it, fractional disparity. It's the same in Forex when they move the majors or when they move in the minor pairs, okay? There's always a pause, right? Bitcoin has just consolidated today. Whilst Ethereum was doing what it was doing, okay, Bitcoin held itself. Bitcoin didn't really make massive gains, okay? But, you know, it's now formed the W. So over this weekend, Bitcoin could effectively take out 40K. You don't know. Mark, no, what exchange am I using? I'm going to get onto that in a sec, Mark, because a lot of people are talking about it. Sadowski, look. Yes, Sadowski, look. You do see an M. I understand why you can see an M. I get that. You can see an M and you can see a W, okay? But the thing is that the criteria for an M and a W are different, all right? So for example, this is the first leg of the M, right? It comes back down, it retests the previous high, okay, but doesn't take it out, and it's pulled back. For this M to be confirmed, we want price to continue to the downside because we don't want it to take out the previous high, right? We don't want it to take this area, right? And it looks like it could potentially take that area because look, there's a W formation here, but we won't know until it happens. Do you understand? So this is the thing about being a day trader, right? You can't make a you can't make an investor's conviction with a day trader's mentality as such, you know? Excuse me, guys. Sort something out. So when they move like that, sounds like a market makers are calling each other. Like you said, when Japan opened, an example, you talked about manipulation, Forex. That's what they do. FIT Live TV. Just a boomer, dad trying to learn. Wicked. Watched lots of stuff in the last 8 weeks. You are helping me the most. Thank you so much, man. Glad to have you. Make sure you join the Discord as well, man, because there's a lot of content in there. People exchange ideas, and it's, you know, everyone's helping everyone in there. Wicked. She sells seashells by the seashore. That's it. Thank you very much, FIT. That is wicked. That's wicked, man. Thank you so much. But yeah, back to this. Yeah, the market makers, that's what they do. Because the market maker's job, right? For example, look what Arnold put up. He put on some statistics, right? About, you know, 21,111, no, 112 Ethereum's been passed over from Grayscale into the exchanges, right? Now that money needs to go somewhere. So the market makers take that money and they use it to create orders, to create markets. And the market makers make money off that liquidity. They match the liquidity. That's how they do it. You know, because if a big player comes in and with such a large amount of money, right? He needs to get, he needs to see a transaction. And the market makers, they take that money, they get that liquidity, they shift it across the market. The guy who just put, the company that brought 21,000 Ethereum, right? He's got the end product. He has the Ethereum. And the market maker behind the scenes is now going to use that liquidity to give it to orders, create orders, right? That benefit him, okay? And that also benefit retail traders. When someone wants to buy something, they need to be sold something, Do market makers work against each other? Sometimes they do. For example, say Japan calls up UK in the morning and says, hey, what's up? We've got 500 million trapped up here, right? And there's 200 million short down here. Well, the market maker sees that he's got exposure of 200 million at the bottom, right? But he's got 500 million dead money up here. So the market maker then says, right, it's going to cost me 200 million to effectively make 300 million up here, profit of 300 million up here. Yeah? Well, I'll do it then. So then he works the liquidity up here. Do you understand? That's how they do it. This man does not sleep. I don't look at a daily chart, man. I mean, in terms of in my analysis, right? Because I'm always on the charts, I've got this consensus about price. I know where the levels are with price, but it does help if you see what the last close was, right? So if you can, work out what the last close was, then it's happy days. It's like look at this. So you can see yesterday's high, yesterday's low, right? Price has closed above yesterday's high, so it was a little bit stronger. Do you understand that? Hugo, how you doing, brother? Alexander, how you doing? They've got, Mark, they have a different type of screen to us. They don't use the same screen as us. They see order flow, Muzzer, man, thank you so much, bro. All right. Seems like we got a lot of people in here. Wicked. Stone, how you doing? Are you expecting a big dip for Ethereum coming soon? Stone, we're only going to know when price presents that to us, We're only going to know if it presents us that price. This is what I do not like about trading view, man. Here we go. Another tab. Here we go. Go away. All right then. Uh-oh. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah, cool. Okay. So my exchange is changing up. Yep, there you go. Okay. Oh, is it going to open again? Oh, interesting. Okay. Gravity, how you doing? Wicked. Erica, yep. Okay, cool. I am. Sweet. Alright, Darman, how's it called what they see? You said they worked with lines one day. Yeah, they normally use line charts, market makers. They don't use candlesticks. The candlesticks are a representation of the market maker behavior fulfilling orders, right? It's their footprint. You know, they look at screens where it shows them the order flow, the liquidity, right? And they play off that. That's what they use. You know? What do you think would be a good entrance for holding Ethereum? A little bit, wait for a small buyback, or just buy it? Thanks. All right, Mr. Pavel, simple. You know, if you're looking to hold it, then just simply buy it, my friend. You know, there's no financial advice there, but I'm just saying, you know, with if it's a long-term game you're playing, it doesn't matter when you buy it, you know? A small pullback important. People have preference, you know? Because you can have investors that actually would only like to buy dips, you know? They feel like they're getting better value when they see price at a certain high. They wait for it to drop because they can anticipate that price will return to that level again. You know, don't worry about it, bro. Nah, don't worry about it. Don't say sorry, bro. Do not say sorry, man. That's all good, man. You know, it's all good. All right, and guys, so I'm gonna carry it on. Okay, so firstly, can you guys just share? I mean, a few of you have already done this already, but can you guys tell me the one issue that you've got when you're buying and selling on the exchanges that you're using? Because I know you guys are paying a lot of money. Some people said that the gas fees are, you know, you need to make a lot, you know, see a decent return just to cover the gas fees. Yeah, Mr. Powell's question is it's simple. You know, if you have a long-term goal with Ethereum, thank you. If you have a long-term goal with Ethereum, then it doesn't matter what price you pay at. So you pay £5 to buy one Ethereum, bro. The same again when you sell. Okay, £5. I made a good trade, but fees ate them. Yeah. Okay then. So this is what I thought about earlier on. Okay. Now I don't know if it's going to work with a lot of people, but for anyone that can do it, try it. Okay. So here we go. I think this is one of the ways that you can get away. Nah, not Robin Hood, man. Potentially one of the ways you can get away with max leverage is like 8 to 12 pounds. Man, they are taxing the life out of everyone here, man. That is wild. See, this is it. People coming into the crypto space, they can't, you know, cross-reference that against anything. You know, when I trade Forex, I get some guys coming up to me saying to me, you know, we'll give you spreads of 1.2. You know, it's really low. I'm like, no, it's not low at all. You know, what's low to you? Well, 0 is low to me. You know, right now I'm paying 0.1, and after that it's free. You know, free spread. The only thing I pay is just a bit of commission on the actual trade. You know, fees. What's the big square on the chart? This is a change in time. Okay, so ignore that. That will go in a short moment. Cost can be higher. Incurred fees of 8% in total. Nah, man, you guys are getting ripped. You know, but then again, you won't know otherwise because you just go into an exchange. You want to buy Ethereum. When everyone's talking, buy Ethereum, buy crypto, buy Bitcoin, buy this. You don't care what the fees are. You know, if you've got money that you want to invest, you want to buy 10 grand's worth of Ethereum, you think, okay, I'll just pay £300-400. So what? I'm buying 10 grand's worth of Ethereum. Done. Bang. You know, B Sagiri, that's good, man. Thank you. Yeah, Royal's got 0 fee. That's good. Always trade limit taker. Yeah. So the general view is everyone's paying a lot of fees. Yeah, just make sure I have a good entry to offset the fees. Yeah. Problem with that is, man, this is it, right? They charge you high fees, right? Because these brokerages, right, they have to pay you your winnings. Do you understand that? So when you see guys that have made like 5-6 Bitcoin on a trade, that's coming out of the dealer's pocket, you know? So, you know, the only way that they can make their money back is if they have such high fees where they've got a lot of guys with small amounts of money, okay? They make the fee so expensive so that it makes those traders stay in the trade longer, keeps their liquidity in there longer, which means their liquidation point, you know, can get hit sooner. And then they just eat up with the liquidity. They eat the liquidity up from that trader. He's blown his account. They've got the money. Done. You know? 10, 20%. What's up with that tattoo? This tattoo played out nicely today, bro. This tattoo played out lovely today. You know, this is a 15-minute time frame. We traded today off the 1 hour time frame. You know, we traded off the 1 hour time frame, which was here. W formation. Okay. As long as there was support at this 50-day, this is, well, it was here effectively, the pullback here, which was in essence this chart here. Everyone traded this point here. This stopping volume candle, I said earlier on today, the stopping volume candle was a clue. And then before you know it, bang, it rose up. I mean, look, you can see a little W there as well. A little W there coming out of the Asian session, bang, up it went to the moon. No worries. Today is a compliment day. Thank you. I like to drop under 16 for the next couple of days. Couldn't tell you, Chris. I couldn't tell you, Chris. Why? Because right now the cycle's showing me upwards behavior. On the 1 hour time frame, okay, we are coming out of level 1. So right now, this is level 1, okay? So a W formation, okay? The market makers shifted out of the zone. So they've trapped money here and they've shifted out of the zone, okay? And if anyone knows what I go on about with the EMAs, price has to close above the EMA, the 5 and the 13 EMA, right? And it has to cross over it as well. So look, it crossed over here, it closed above it. So there was effectively your signal. Did it there? You could have taken that trade, or you could have waited for a retrace, which is what we did. And we closed and we entered effectively on this trade here. So the group, without financial advice, took the decision upon themselves to enter here. And everybody in the live chat just literally made a killing today. Some people made a killing today. You know? So everything costs money. If you want to use benefits as function stop loss, you pay for the function. So loan cost, if you're able to close your trade, your self-limit order, 0 fee. There you go. Where were you? All right, this is what I'm going to suggest to you guys if you have the issue, okay? So, all right, listen out, okay? So today I was just thinking, a lot of people kept saying to me about the fees, you know, and I looked at, because I was thinking to myself, you know, should I try and trade Ethereum on these platforms? And I was looking into the platforms and I was like, nah, they're just ripping people off. Yeah. So, you know, that, yeah, Royal, you know, you've done the due diligence there. But what I'm going to suggest to people is this, okay? If you can download IC Markets, right? Because I know some people can't. And for those that can't, I'm sorry, you know, but I don't know how you're going to get around downloading MT4, okay? But if you can download and open an account with IC Markets, right? I've put the link in the description of this video, all right? But before you do that, hear me out. So this is the spread on Ethereum, all right? 534 points. So if you were to enter long, right, this is what your spread would be. So you would be in the negative until price came above this area, okay? So this is the ask and this is the bid, all right? until price was above the ask line, okay, that is your exposure on the cost of doing the trade. Now, whether you close the trade in a profit or not, right, that's effectively what your cost would be. It would be you trying to recover the spread. Once you've recovered the spread, you won't have to pay any transaction costs. So then the money that you're using is real money. You're not using crypto to buy crypto as such, all right? So that when you make any money on the price fluctuations of Ethereum, you can withdraw it into fiat and you won't pay any gas, you won't pay any fees other than, well, depending on the bank that you use, okay? I don't pay any fees to, to deposit or withdraw from IC markets. It doesn't cost me anything, And that's the same with everyone that does open an account. The only thing is if you guys are being charged, for example, £10 to open a trade and £10 to close a trade, okay, that's £20. Whereas if you trade with on leverage on here as well, you get up to like 500 to 1 leverage with IC markets. But I would advise, be careful with leverage because, it's a double-edged sword. You need to be careful with leverage, simple as, because you can make a lot of money, but you can also lose a lot of money with leverage. Okay. But I'm thinking, I'm seeing a lot of people getting leverage, 50 times, 10 times, whatever. All right. IC markets offers 500 times leverage. Now, what I'm suggesting is if you want to eliminate the cost of having to withdraw crypto from your platforms and paying the gas fee, simply trade Ethereum on this exchange. Why? Because if you deposit £1,000 into this platform, it's down as £1,000, whatever your native currency is. Okay? Now, whenever price or Ethereum goes up, all right, you profit from the price difference that it is at the point you got in and then the point you got out. But you don't own Ethereum. Okay? You don't own it. You guys are trading Ethereum with Ethereum. All right? So you're better off grabbing and buying yourself some Ethereum for the long term. And let's say, for example, you've got £3,000. Okay? Put £1,500 into Ethereum long term. So at least you've got one Ethereum. Okay? And then use the other £1,500 to trade Ethereum. Now you can be an investor in Ethereum and buy on this exchange. You can drop down to the daily. You can even drop down to the weekly. Okay. You can buy Ethereum and just watch it from here. And when you feel like you're happy with the amount, close it and you won't be paying any gas fees. You won't be paying any transaction fees. You will only be paying the spread. All right. And the spread, if you enter and the spread, like today, for anyone that entered here, for example, the spread was at entry was that. Okay. Well, if you entered today, you would have covered the spread. When you close the trade, it wouldn't have cost you anything. Okay. So yeah, in-out commissions, swap. Well, that depends on how long you hold the trade for and what kind of account you set up. Now, the most, I pay, say for one standard lot, I'm going to pay £10 and that's it. I have no spread and I just pay £10. Full turn trade. And that is it per lot. If I hold a trade overnight, then I'm paying swaps. But that's why I say, always close your trade after 2 hours if it hasn't seen a profit. And if you have made a profit, the swap itself isn't going to matter because if you're swing trading, you would have made a ton of money anyway, So it's a free trade, So if anyone wants to see if they can actually do that, go into the description of this video and select the IC Markets link, okay? And see if you can download, open an account with them and trade Ethereum from there. But remember, guys, you're not owning Ethereum here. You are trading Ethereum. You can be an investor and have it on here, okay? But you're not physically owning Ethereum. You're owning the value of Ethereum at one point in time to another. This is it. Like, dollar yen, or Aussie dollar right here. I'm trading Aussie dollar for its value at one point in time to another. I don't own Aussie dollar, but if I just hold a trade in here, I hold Aussie dollar. That's it. The same with Ethereum, and then that way, when you deposit the money, it operates as just fiat money. rather than having to get gas fees and all of that stuff. It's just wild. Well, Tim, this is what people are saying. Like everyone is saying that they're getting charged left, right, and center. So you get charged to place a trade and you get charged to close the trade. My voice is so chill. Yeah, man, it's hold on, what's that? Any Forex market's going to make the jump up next week? Oh man, I need to, this weekend I'm going over. This is why I'm not going to stream tomorrow night, guys. So I'm sorry, I'm going to give you guys your life back, right? But Sunday night, I'm going to be doing the big stream. We're going to cover a lot of stuff on Sunday night. The markets will be open. They're open tomorrow, but you know, I will be dipping in and out during the day on Saturday tomorrow. But I need to get certain videos completed for the Discord because people are asking questions about how things work. So I need to get some of those videos completed. You know, I just want to thank everyone for the support that's coming in for this channel. You know, the Discord as well. It's unbelievable, and you know, didn't anticipate it to have so many people, you know, involved with the Discord. You know, I've got guys like Hands Up, Nikesh, you know, Ken Barbie, Crypto Wealth. Guys are contributing to this. They don't have to do that, you know, but they've done it and they've sorted everything out. It's just unbelievable, the support, man. I'm so grateful for it. I'm trying to make it so that the Discord is the place to go when you guys, you know, when you need something. Whoever's new, they've got it, you know. Yep, my Ethereum trades average 40 in and 40 out. Nah, Adriana, with this, you wouldn't have the problem. You would not have that problem. You would only have to cover the spread. And if you took the trade that you took today, that we took today in the group, which I believe you did, or you did it with SNX, you wouldn't have had to pay anything. You would have had to cover the spread, and you wouldn't have been in the trade long enough to pay any swap, you know. But it's all down to what account you have. All right. If they offer you a zero spread, okay, and a commission, just find out what the cost is to buy. All right. But the cost won't be around, it will be a round trip. So you just effectively, hypothetically, you would pay for one lot, you would pay for a standard account, you would pay £10, for example, to open and close a trade. All right. So just pay a one-off fee of £10 and you won't have any spread. And if your position makes £100, you know, you're £90 in profit minus the cost of it. Done. But not £80, man. That's wild. You know, $80 in and out. That's wild. They're treating the crypto exchanges as if it's the stock market, you know? So crypto ether, NZDT, no due for a breakout. Okay, what? Kiwi what? Which one? Kiwi yen? You want to know about Kiwi yen? Oh no, Kiwi yen. Kiwi yen is ready to drop. Let me see. Yeah, actually, Kiwi yen, there's not really a direction with Kiwi yen. Hold on, tell a lie. Kiwi yen. Okay, so Kiwi yen did this, man. Kiwi yen came in support at the just below the Asian range here. So we've got effectively W formation here, Kiwi yen. All right, we've come out of the zone. Look, guys, look in Forex, right? Does anyone remember today when I said we need the candles to shift out of the zone? Yeah. So here's an example, right? Look at this. So you've got, this was the W formation, and these were the candles that shifted the zone out, okay? They shifted out of the zone, right? Just look at Kiwi yen in Forex. Look at this. W formation. Yeah? Shifting out of the zone. Now, I'm taking the principles of the market makers method into crypto, not the other way around. So what I know happens in Forex can and should be happening in crypto, and it is. Look, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, done. The same thing's happening, you know? So with Ethereum, with Kiwi yen, we're effectively level 1, all right? So once this consolidates down, right? We'll be working level 1. It will pull back, continuation to the upside, okay, to form level 2, and then wait again, retrace, continuation, wait again, and then up there, peak formation, drop, start again, W formation. It really is like that all the time, guys. It doesn't stop. All right, and so you see EOS for a moment. Yes, I'll pull up EOS for a moment, my friend. Let's have a look at EOS. He's new to the game. Crypto 2, EOS. Let's bring up EOS for my friend here. Bang. Let's have a look. Wow. Nice move. Okay, then W formation. Very rigid W formation down here. Oof. Quite an ugly one. Yeah, W formation up there. Waiting for it to pull back. Well, it actually pulled back there level 1, so level 2. So, you know, we're just waiting for it to move. Oh, the markets are open. Okay, cool. Let's pull up Ethereum. They've opened the market. Nice. Or have they? No, they haven't. So they're not getting a feed for Ethereum like that. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Yeah, guys, thank you. Look at Ether, bro. Just broke up the 50-day on the 15-minute time frame. Wait there. Broke out the 50-day on the 15-minute time frame. What's my guy saying? Here we go. Ether, Ethereum. He just broke out of the 50-day. He broke out of the 50-day. Wait, hold on a second. Can you look at the Ether, bro? It's just broke the 50-day on the 15. Hold on a sec. It's touched it and came back. Look, guys, we're only really going to be worried about Ethereum, okay, if it violates the peak formation. Simple. You know? When Ethereum starts to come down here, then yeah, there's a bit of an issue. We're going to, you know, we're looking at a retrace. But what I think may happen is Ethereum might actually do, this is the start of potentially a head and shoulders. So it's going to come back down a little bit, then it's going to potentially rise again. So it might come back down and touch the 50-day on the hour time frame, and then it will try and rise one more time, and it will formulate the right shoulder of the head and shoulders, which is effectively a variation of an M. You know? No worries, Erica, man. Erica, that's really kind of you. So this is what I'm waiting for over the weekend, right? Because the guys have been they've been giving people money here, market makers. They need to see a profit. So they may just bring it down here, and then they may bring price down to the 200-day where it would end up here. And then they could do another peak formation, and then off to 2K we go. But then I could be completely wrong. This is my just view on it. This is my understanding of how cycles work. Will it play out? You know, 75, 80% of the time they do. If they don't, it means the market makers need to trap more money. You know? See, every time you find the W and an M, you don't know if it's going to be correct 75% of the time or 25% wrong. You don't know what scale it is. You know? You could be wrong 25% of the time, 10 times in a row kind of thing. Do you understand? You know? But you could be right 75% of the time, 10 times in a row. So this is what you need to understand. You have to be careful. Don't always assume that when you see a W or an M, that's it, you've got to take the trade. Hell no. There is a certain classification. There's a criteria that needs to come into play before that happens, guys. You know? And that's what protects your money. You know? You're not in the game to try and see how quick you can burn your account. You know, you want to try and double up your money, triple it, do whatever you need. Try and do what you can. Mate, in MT4, what server should I pick? First time starting it, it looks awesome. Okay, cool. In MT4, have you been given any, have they sent you an email to say you've opened an account? Go into your emails and check that. Okay, but what you want to do is, it usually, what it does is it says to you, you need to, this thing at the bottom here opens like, so effectively just go here, okay, or log into a trade account. All right, when you log into a trade account, you just type whatever server they've given you and then put in your information there. All right, and then press OK, and then it should open it up for you. Down here it will say, you know, these green and blue bars, connection status will be there. All right, but what happens is on a Friday, Ethereum, you can't trade Ethereum until the next day. Okay, until Hong Kong, I think it is. All right, they always have a gap, so which is a kind of a good thing as well. All right, because it limits your trading. Oh, Kiwi dollar. Okay then. Who's that? Royal. Nice from Royal again, man. I didn't see that. Should I buy now if I want to invest or wait? Come on, Diamond. Come on, Diamond. You know the answer to that question, my brother. Mark, peak formation. Okay then. Peak formation is this, right? So, for the courtesy of Mark, here's an example. Peak formation. So, a peak formation is an area where market makers like to consolidate price and trap people into believing that one thing is happening when really something else is happening. Okay? Now, just bear with me. Jerome, what's good, man? There you go. NG Comics. Jerome, you know, we're talking, man. That's what it is, man. And in 6 days, 3-day MACD for Bitcoin goes up bullish and we'll go into the moon. Say, you know, just before I continue, Mark, Jerome, you saying that, yeah? Okay. Look where we are with Bitcoin. Right? Just look where we are on the hour chart with Bitcoin. Ethereum today, okay, did this, right? In line with your analysis of the MACDs and everything, okay? Bitcoin right now has done a beautiful W, okay? So Bitcoin's chilling, man. Bitcoin, if it respects the cycle, okay, it will break up and keep going. You know, this would be shifting out of the zone. They've pulled it back, tested the 50-day, and now they're pulling away from it. Bitcoin has to respect the cycle. So now we're in cycle 2. So we should be seeing higher levels of Bitcoin. That's what we're seeing. It needs to come back up again. Alternatively, you know, market makers could switch it up. You know, they could completely switch it up, right? And we could be forming a M pattern. But because this M pattern has taken out the previous high, it sort of invalidates it. So the only way we're going to know is if we add confirmation, right? If we think this M pattern is going to come out and play in our favor, price needs to break the 50-day on the hour time frame. It has to finish down here. It has to break the 50-day, retest, continuation, breakout of M2. Alternatively, if we want it to go higher, to consolidate, to achieve the W, it needs to stay where it is and move higher. It can pull back, but it needs to stay above the peak formation to not invalidate it. That's where we are. Now, for Mark's purpose, the peak formation is where market makers make people believe one thing is happening when really something else is happening, okay? For example, anyone that buys while price is rising. So you've got guys that are trading and they see the news that it says Ethereum is at an all-time high. They're going to come in here. They're going to rise. They're going to put their money when it's rising, all right? Now, that's not what you do. You never buy into something that's rising. If you do buy into something that's rising, you buy into it from here, not here. Okay? You can buy into it here or here, but you never buy it here as such or here at the highest point. All right? Now, a peak formation is when the market makers play with the psychology of traders. So, for example, Bitcoin's rising. Everyone's getting excited. Look, Bitcoin's going to the moon. It's going to the moon. I'm going to buy me some Bitcoin. Happy days, right? Whilst people are buying Bitcoin, most of them are putting stop losses in place, okay? So when the market makers see that there's enough stop losses, so when someone opens a trade here, they're putting a stop loss here. Someone open here, they put a stop loss here. Opens here, they put a stop loss here. All right. Now what the market makers do is they send price into a high area, keep the guys committed, and then they reverse price and take out the stops. And that would be called the first leg of the M formation, or the peak formation. Okay. Now, I've not spoken about any type of indicator. I've not mentioned any pricing action. All I've told you is market makers have sent price up and they've taken out the liquidity below, because guys, when they buy into a rising stock, a rising currency pair, or a rising crypto, usually they're going to put stop losses in place because, you know, they want to protect themselves, because every broker, every guru, every guy with a course and a bag will tell you to say, put your stop loss in. Okay. Well, you're only laying your footprint down for the market makers to absorb that liquidity and catch you out the trade. All right. And when that happens, you then start becoming insecure and saying, right, it's stopping now, it's pulling back. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add more to it. So you start adding more. You start adding more, you start adding more, you start adding more. Okay. And then you're at a point where you're like, right, I don't think I'm going to add any more because it's dropping. You know what? I'm going to go short. Let me go short. So then the market makers create the illusion that price is crashing. So look, this red candle gave that illusion. Price crashed. So now you're short. A moment ago you were long, but now you're short. Or you're actually holding on. All right, you've moved your stop loss and you're holding on to the trade, and you're just watching your account bleed, 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 and bleed. Okay? So two scenarios, you know, of traders, retail traders, should I say, that get caught up in this area here is what formulates the first leg of the peak formation. Now, when price comes to this area here, the pullback, market makers are manipulating you. They're making you think, oh, okay, I'll buy on the dip. I'll buy the dip with the anticipation that price is going to go up. Okay. So then you start to see a little bit of a profit. The guys that were entered here, all right, are being hopeful that price is going to continue back up to their position. So they relax a little bit, they widen their stop. And then the market makers bring it back down again. So start getting scared. Most guys would like to add because it's got support at the 50-day. All right. And then when price gets up here, the guys over here are feeling very hopeful. They probably add more. And then the market makers crash price down again to the point where the guys are like, right, it's not going to go any higher now. That's it. I'm going to go short and we're going to ride the market. All right. So they go short. Market makers increase price action. They get busy in this area here. And then before you know it, they switch the zone and then they send price back up, trapping the guys who went short, taking out their stops whilst they're rising. That, my friend, is what an M pattern is, and also a W pattern. That's how they build the W's and the M's. M's are usually made at the high of an area, okay? And W's are made at the bottom of an area, as you can see down here, okay? Keep coming to the stream because I keep talking about it, all right? So, you know, don't think that, you know, I won't ever mention it again, all right? Sideways from, but then dip to 20 million higher, and then go to the moon. This will fit the insta. Yeah, institution. Yeah, cool. That's true, Jerome. Yeah, most definitely. Ken Barbie, what is a stop loss? How does a market maker make gains from triggering stop losses? Simple. He can see the dead money, the liquidity, all right? And he grabs that liquidity. He uses that liquidity to create orders for the guys that want to buy at the all-time high. Now, what he does is, in order for you to buy something, you need to be sold something. And the market maker makes money on selling that contract. He makes money on the spread. He makes money on the transaction, on the transaction that you make to buy that contract off him when you buy it and sell it. That's how he makes his money. Moto. I'll talk about that in a second. Well, Bitcoin's now, because Ethereum didn't do anything today, because Bitcoin didn't do anything today, Bitcoin's going to now have its turn, right? It's going to rise. That's me just giving you analysis, right? Let me just bring that there. Here we go, Ethereum, wicked, the market's open again. Okay, cool. So yeah. So what I see markets do is they close the market for a little bit, mess around with the orders, all right? Because if you notice, look, watch this. All right, this is the 1 minute time frame, okay? Can you see this, guys? you look closely, can you see there's a gap down? There's a gap. Can you see that gap there? They tanked price. What they did there was they just banged out a few orders. There was loads of orders down here and they just triggered them. Okay, and now they've reversed price back up. All right. So these are the things that brokers do, man, to really mess people about and get their orders tapped and switched. Now, because we're going to see some activity right now, we see Ethereum go up. You know, we'll see Bitcoin go up as well. We'll bring it there. Bitcoin and Ethereum, they have to respect their cycles. Look at that. Bitcoin is now coming out of the zone. Look, W formation. Where are we at? Big W formation right here, guys. Up it goes. Came back down, retest continuation. There it is. Does anybody know this pattern? I think you've seen this pattern before, guys. Has anyone seen this pattern before? Or should I say, the tattoo? It's exactly what Bitcoin's doing right now. You're witnessing it right now. This is the thing about live trading. You know, even if you're just breaking it down, you're witnessing the pattern play out. And it's good if you watch these streams over and over again. Yes, warrant, they are 2, 3, 4, even 11 hours long. The morning stream, you know, you can watch it, but I'm not really saying anything on there. But the evening streams, watch them, because we're talking about how price plays out. And you just need to keep hearing the same thing over and over again. You know? Cocaine is expensive, you know. Who are the market makers? Rick Hacker. Okay. Good evening, Stephanie. How are you? I'm just going through the comments, guys. Give me a sec. It's completely empty in here and no candle in that area. Yeah, because it's a stop. They gapped it down. Someone unloaded a massive set. No big deal. They'll buy back higher. Unfortunately. Yeah, that's it. Crypto man. Crypto man, where you been, bro? I ain't seen you for a while. What's the best way to take your gains and put them back in on the rise? Wait for the formation, Randy. Wait for the formation. Right now, Ethereum is respecting the formation. Right? This is what we're waiting for. This is the pattern. We're waiting for that to come into play, and it's done that so far. Are you in, bro? What on earth was that? When you get a tattoo, add it to my portfolio. Can get a tattoo to my house. The same was yesterday, right? So the tattoo, yeah. That turned out right. Yeah, the tattoo. Yeah, Mark, understand that this pattern, you know, it works and sometimes it doesn't, and you have to be okay with that. You know, don't think that just because I've drawn this on the chart, it means it's going to follow through. No, there are so many factors that have to come into play before that, you know, before we can make the conviction and say, yeah, that is going to play out. Market makers can do whatever they want. You know, they can do whatever they want. Today, we were thinking that we were in a position to trade a M pattern on Ethereum, right? We thought the M pattern was in play, right? And I said, as long as Ethereum doesn't break this area here, all right, then we are still in line with the peak formation, okay? But then it started to show support down here. And then there was another W. And I was like, right, that means things are going to change. They've changed their mood. They've supported the 200-day here. They've supported the 200-day here and here. And when you go to the 1 hour time frame, you'll see it for yourself again. Look. The bigger picture says, always consider the bigger picture, guys. Whenever you see a W on a small scale, zoom out onto an hour time frame where you see the true cycle. You're going to be a cycle within a cycle. All right. Look, W formation, first level break. We're now waiting for level 2. Now, the reason why we're waiting for level 2 is because we're waiting for this pattern to play out. All right. W formation, rise, drop, rise, drop, rise, okay? Peak formation, repeat, drop, rise, drop, peak formation. And this thing happens over and over again, guys, all the time, okay? We just need to work out what's the criteria for us to determine an M pattern has happened. What has Ethereum been doing in the past for us to warrant that this M pattern is going to hold, Okay. Now we did make money on the move down here. All right. Ethereum did that. It showed us an M pattern and it came down level 1, level 2, and now it's decided to change hands. All right. It spiked the low down here. Look, the TDI. The TDI here. See, what happens is sometimes it may not print a peak formation. It may not do a W, but it may actually do a shark fin on the hour time frame. But when you drop into the smaller time frame on the 15-minute, you'll probably see a W here. Okay, let me just draw it a different color just to make a point here, right? So look, if I do this here and go down a time frame, I'm more than likely going to see a very small W there, small W, which is what that V was. There it is, shark fin. Whenever you see a shark fin, whenever the RSI comes out the volatility band, you know it's going to be a change in direction. They need to regulate the market, and that's exactly what they did there. They changed it up, you know? So that's where we're at now. All right, then, let me just clear this up. Back out. I need to do something about these indicators, man. I need to seriously find an annotation tool. Let me read what people are saying. Regulated brokers can't widen spreads. Of course they can. They do it all the time. IC Market's a regulated broker. They can do what they want. Regulated brokers means that they can't allow money laundering to occur. You know? The Anti-Money Laundering Act of 1974 states that you can't deposit money from one bank account and then deposit and withdraw it into another. It has to go back to the original amount. All right, that's the Anti-Money Laundering Act. All right. Now, the dealer can do whatever he wants. You're on his platform, right? It's the name of the game. The spread, they can adjust it. I mean, look, let's look at the spread here. Look at the spread there. Look at the spread, guys. This is why you wouldn't trade at this time, and you wouldn't scalp Ethereum either. If you're going to trade Ethereum on this platform, you use the 15-minute time frame, all right? And you wait for at least a move like this, which if you do trade in line with the cycles, you're going to grab these moves here. How many points did my team make today? My team made 872 pips, right? 872 points as such, okay? Now, if you had, right, £5 on every point, you do the math. That's all I'm saying. You know, that's all I'm saying. Am I confident we're going up now? We're in line with the cycle, men. We have to respect the cycle. We are now coming out of level 1, right? So we had the W formation down here, right? That was the W formation there. Rise, level 1. We need price to go over this point here to take on level 2, which is in line with our tattoo. Here you go. Entry right there, for example. Not to say you could take any entries, you know, that's it's not financial advice, but you know. Yeah, how to validate. Okay, that would be nice if you could do that. How to validate what, Mark? It goes up and down whenever it wants. Yeah. I can't log into the MT4. My username is too long for MT4. I sent them an email and their live chat support did not work. Thanks, mate. Your guidance. Yeah, try and make your username easy to remember. Your username's too long. It should be just an account number. That's your username up there. You know, the account number should be it. That's the user number name. A correction is healthy for a market maker. Of course it is. They need to correct. Why? Because they've been giving their money away here. They need to drop price. See, when people see this drop, they think, oh my God, it's crashing. No, it's not. Market makers need to clear a profit. This candle here, you know, I didn't want to say today to you guys that price was going to return back to these green candles based on the principle of what these candles are, because I believe that people would have gone short and I didn't want them to do that, you know, but market makers always return back to these green candles. If you want proof of it, go and get a screen with these indicators, go back and look at every green candle that you see. If you look right, okay, or you look across, you're going to see candles that correspond to it. For example, green candle, there's a position there, there's a position there. Let's move across. Oh, look, green candle, positions, back, back, okay? Same with red candles. Whenever you see a red candle, depending on how high it is, okay, you're going to see a return to it. Red candle, next candles are there. Red candle, red candle, red candle, red candle, okay, came back a little bit there, and then they've gone all the way back up there again. Now, why does that happen? Why? Because market makers build longs when price is dropping, and when they move price, they're getting longs as price is dropping. All right. So these big red candles are not selling off. No, these big candles are market makers adding longs. They're buying with the anticipation to close it higher at a later point. All right. And then look, they did it again here, and they reset the process. Then they start the run up. My entry would have been here. That would have been my entry on price coming out the volatility band and the RSI crossing the red signal line. That would have been my entry. Why was it my entry? Because in context, look, 3 pushes to the low to induce traders to continue to give them liquidity to go short, right? At the same time, the market maker is building longs using the liquidity that you guys are putting in to go short. Guys who saw the break of the 200-day, an influx of money came in because they're like, oh, we've broken the 200-day. Go short, go short. And then before you know it, they spike price down to the low, and then they reverse it, come back up, take out the stops, close the longs on the way up. And then before you know it, look at this. Where this red candle is, you look at the area it covers, where's price? Completely retraces back over it. Sorry, let me just remove that. Do this, look. Price has completely come back to that area and now gone higher. Yeah? Do you know what, crypto? Yeah, the spread is insane right now, okay? But when you're adding all the fees and what have you, you guys are paying too much. But remember, the spread, all right, it fluctuates, but when your position goes in your favor, it doesn't matter what the spread is because you would have covered it in your win. Let me check that in a sec. Let me just go through these, have a look at these questions here, man. Have I ever traded crypto on green? Nah, man, you don't do that when money's on the line. I think it's a verification, Nick, because we're getting a load of spammy guys coming in. One guy came in and just put a PayPal address. He goes, this is my first time opening a PayPal account. Can someone deposit something to see if it works? You know, it's just like, wow, okay then, fair enough. Right, someone's saying about ADA. Hold on, let me check ADA out. Right, Ethereum is sticking to the plan, guys. So the tattoo is coming into play. You've got rise, drop, continuation, wait for the entry. This would be my entry at the test of the 50-day. That's my entry, but I'm not giving you financial advice. That's on the basis of this pattern. Okay, it could go wrong, but the safety trade is you want price to break out of here, continue to form level 2 cycle. That's the plan. And we are now at M4 as well. Okay. Right, let me look at ADA. Jerome. Yeah, it's coming out of a zone, man. See, all the altcoins have behaved exactly the same way. You know, you've got on the 1 hour time frame, you've effectively got yeah, you've got a W, yeah, you've got a W pattern here as such, okay? You even have one here. You know, and it's come out of the zone. It's pulled back slightly. Hold on. Yeah, so out the level, so we've got here level 1. Oh, wow, what is that? Didn't want to do that, man. Level 1. Now we're just going to wait for it to break out, continue. We want it to continue up for ADA to respect the cycle. Although it can just do this, you know, it can go up and down, mess around. As long as it doesn't take out this level here, which is the previous consolidation of the level 1. All right, we're good. You know? I've got a manscaping commercial on your channel today. I'm making money on you now. I had no completed registration. It looks like, sorry for asking so much, but standard or raw account. Go for raw. Yeah, go for raw. Go for raw account. Go for raw account. Can you explain the 50 EMA on the 15-minute equals on the 1 hour? Right, Mark. So the 1 hour time frame, okay, tells you the cycle, all right, where we are in the cycle. The 15-minute effectively shows you the pattern, all right? But you can also get the pattern on the 1 hour cycle, all right? Now, remember, when price is at the 50 EMA on the 15-minute time frame, okay, it's on the 25 on the hour, all right, which is literally sitting there, okay? When the 15-minute is on the 200-day, it's effectively on the 50-day on the hour. So look, there you go. See that? Drop it down to the 15-minute. There's the 200-day, the white line. The 200-day on the 15-minute time frame is the 50-day on the 1 hour. Go to the 1 hour. There's the gap there. There's the blue there, right? So we use those moving averages to indicate where we are in the cycle, where's the trend, and we take it from there. Build, banking. What is prediction short-term Ethereum? Right now, short-term, we're looking for it to hit higher levels. That's just my, analysis. We're in level 1, peak formation, coming out of the peak formation, which is this big W here, okay? Coming out of level 1, we're waiting for level 2 to form, and that's pretty much it. EMA, exponential moving average. If I theoretically longed for a bit on Ethereum, do you think it would be a good idea? Well, I can't give you financial advice, but all I can tell you is it needs to respect this cycle. But just because I'm saying it needs to respect it doesn't mean it could, it's going to respect it. Ultimately, if you want to place a trade, my friend, okay, you place a trade based on what you understand about me analyzing the market. I'm not a professional in any way, shape or form. I can't give you financial advice, but all I can tell you is I understand a pattern that appears on the chart. And usually it pays out. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And ultimately, if you do place a trade, if you don't see a profit within the first 2 hours, close it, start again. Sorry, you did ask that, Callum. The CME, look, the CME is going to do a couple of good things, right? It's going to make it cheaper to trade, right? I told you, guys, they're going to push people to come to the exchanges where Forex is at. I'm telling you now. Would I take you? I got in long at 1742. You got in long at 1742. Would you take the loss now, or do you think it comes above? When did you go long? I'm guessing it was a while ago. Yeah, with the futures one. Don't be mad, man. There's plenty of trades to come. With the futures, what that's going to do is it's going to make it cheaper to trade, all right? More important, it's going to bring more liquidity. That's the important thing, And Crypto Wealth said it. He said something about the crypto market. And in 1 month, I believe it's hit like 3 trillion or something. I don't know. Something like that. Well, the Forex market turns over $6.5 trillion per day, right? Crypto is on its way to doing those big numbers, right? So the Forex market is the most liquid market in the world. Now we've got another liquid market. Happy days, guys, Ray, what's good, man? Yeah. I mean, look, you can see, I mean, right now, price is sitting at the 200, the 50-day moving average, and it doesn't look like it wants to go down any lower because it keeps respecting the 50-day. It's in line with the peak formation. So I would just see for a little bit. If it comes below the 50-day moving average, Bill, build Banken, if it comes below the 50-day, which is this line here, okay, close your trade, man, because you don't want to burn money. Saudi. Okay, then let's have a look at Z. Just jumping for like 5 minutes, about to go shoot some nine. Well, Wicked Ray. Yeah, man, I ain't going to be on too long either, guys. So I'm just, going to talk you through what's planning, what is happening, and we take it from there. Do you think it will go above 1742 before it goes down to my liquidation 1675? There you go. Jerome's put it there. Jerome has a solid way of breaking down understanding pricing. We both say the same thing, pretty much. But this is the pattern right now, man. This is what the pattern we've been waiting for. The pullback. This is the tattoo. That's what we're waiting for. So because you're still in a trade right now, you went in at 142, so you were here as such. Principally, this needs to return to the upside there. What's the next target for Bitcoin again for the next level up? The next target for Bitcoin, my friend, is exactly the same. Bitcoin, I'm looking at... Bitcoin needs to take out 38. Yeah, Bitcoin needs to take out 38,344. That's what it needs to do. No worries, man. What you've got to remember, guys, is this. There's too much liquidity right now for Bitcoin to do a catastrophic drop like that. There would have to be a huge violation in the crypto space, right? A complete violation of the crypto market, blockchain, everything. I don't think you have to wait for confirmation. What you need to do is you need to go into the channel called The Hall, and you just need to press the green tick in there. Right, there are some guys in there, the regulators, they'll be able to help you out. You need to press the green tick in the hall. Under the channels, have a look, it says hall. Check it out there. So if anyone's new here, join the Discord, because that's where it's at, man. That's where it's at. That's where we talk a lot about this. Guys exchange ideas. A few of the guys showed their profits today, which is great. What I think they'll do is they'll try and do something about this gas thing, but I'm telling you now, the big money they'll buy. Right, this is how it works, right? You've got the CME coming out, okay? They want to trade Ethereum futures because they want to say, right, I suspect Ethereum's going to go here in the near future, and they're going to trade that, okay? They're not going to trade Bitcoin on Bitcoin exchanges. You think these guys with these massive cash flows are going to be paying gas fees and what have you? They're the reason why the gas fees are so high, all right? What they're doing is they're going to go straight to the exchange and have their own money, okay? And they're going to trade into Bitcoin and Ethereum. They're going to hold it based on its value from one point to the next, and they're going to withdraw it, and it's not going to cost them a penny to do that. But what the social media scene's doing is making people go to BitBuy, Binance. You've got the YouTubers that are telling people to open an account there, and everyone's just paying gas fees, and it's just killing it. No one's telling them to go to an exchange, trade on the actual floor that they use. This is an ECN market here, electronic central network, where it links directly to the feed that the banks use to get prices. Okay. And all you're doing is you're buying here.
I don't know that one.
Why is Alexa talking to me? So what they do is they enter here and then they sell up here, for example. And if they put £500,000 there and close up here, that money goes straight into their account. They're not paying no gas fees. They're just paying their spread, or they just pay a commission, a one-off commission. And that's a full round trip. They just pay, for example, on £500,000, you could pay, say, £1,000, for example. Well, if they've made 200,000 on that move, they just pay £1,000 commission, finished. No spread. Could you imagine them doing that on Binance? You know, that's why you're hearing a lot of them putting crypto into hard wallets, because they're not going to trade it. They're going to put it in the hard wallet and let it sit there for value. They're then going to come to the CME futures and trade it there. That's what they're going to do. You know, it's exactly what they're going to do. Yeah, hunting bear, man. Forget that. Alexa doesn't understand iPhone. She only understands Android. I know, man. The market maker keeps listening to me. They keep cutting out my stream. So yeah, that's what the effect of the CME is. You know, you can't think that all these guys, Grayscale, are going to be trading it off like exchanges like Binance and what have you. They physically will just want to buy it and put it into a cold storage, because they're going to come and trade it in the CME futures. You don't own anything in the CME futures. You're just buying a contract for difference. You're effectively saying, I think that it's going to go from this point to this point at a certain point in time. And you wait. And once price gets to that point within that expired time as such, you know, you're going to make money off it. No worries, Royal. Yeah, that's how it is. Well, it might cause something, you know. If anything, it's exciting. You know, it's exciting because it now means that the big players who have brought the Bitcoin, the big, you know, and the Ethereum can now pump in more liquidity. So naturally, people are going to come away from platforms like Binance and BitBay, whatever it's called, okay? And they're going to come onto exchanges because they're going to understand that there's no point in trading Bitcoin and Ethereum and getting charged so much on the gas fees. You're better off trading it on a platform like this, and whatever profits you get, you just throw into Ethereum and have it there for a long term, you know? People are buying and selling Bitcoin and Ethereum no different to the way they would buy and sell Kiwi yen, you know, or dollar yen or Euro USD, you know, the Forex pairs, you know? What you're doing is effectively this. You wouldn't go to an exchange office and say, I'd like to own £5 sterling and I would like $5, all right? And then you take them home and put them in your, you know, put them under your bed, for example. But if you want to trade the difference between the two, you come to an exchange. You don't care about owning it. You just care about the price it was at and the price it's going to be at. Same with Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you want to trade it, come to an exchange where you're not being squashed so many fees and gas fees, all right? Buy it, hold it, put it in cold storage, walk away. That's why I don't trade Bitcoin and Ethereum anywhere else. I will trade it on here, but I'm a scalper by trade, so I wouldn't want to pay big spreads like that, all right? So, you know, you guys are most likely going to want to be trading it, you know, and holding it for 3-4 hours maybe, as long as it's in profit, all right? But you would cover the spread, you know? I don't know. I think it is what they do. I don't know, Golden Hue. I don't know. Robinhood have a different price feed. You know, Robinhood are a third party of a platform, whereas IC Markets is the platform. So you only pay the spread. You don't pay wild gas fees or anything like that. You don't have, you know, when you deposit, it's free. When you trade, you'll have one cost, okay, depending on the account you set up as such. You know, it's all different. But Royal will be able to, you know, share some light onto it. Okay. Yeah, this verification, that's how it works, man. Wouldn't market makers drop one of the big red candles? When? What, when the CME comes? Look, the CME isn't going to come out with anything wild. It's just, you know, they're listing the Ethereum on the exchange. That's all they're doing. They're adding it to the exchange. So if anything, it's going to be exciting. You know, but a lot of people don't understand what the CME is. They think it's going to be, you know, is it going to be detrimental? I mean, we don't know what the CME are going to say. All we know is it's going to start, you know, it's going to create more liquidity. You know, people are going to have the option. They're going to want to either hold Ethereum or they're going to go want to trade it. That does increase its value. Because right now, the reason Ethereum is rising is because of demand for it, right? And when you put guys in the exchange, that means the futures, they're going to say, right, based on how much Ethereum is out there, I think it's going to rise because of its utility. The futures now, the futures markets are going to be based on the utility of Ethereum. That's why. You know, that's the good thing. Yeah, Golden Hue, I think, yeah, Robinhood do no commission and Webull. I'm just talking from an exchange point of view. But then, so when you trade off Robinhood or Webull, I'm guessing you're still paying the gas fee anyway. Whereas when you use an exchange, you don't pay any gas fees. There's nothing of that nature. You just, you know, go to Robinhood and Webull, trade it. I think I'm right. Yeah. Red Robinhood and Webull are pretty much the same thing as IC markets. I haven't got Robinhood because I can't open an account with Robinhood. They don't allow people in the UK to open an account with Robinhood. I've not tried Webull either. I mean, I'm veteran, man. I've been stuck with MT4 for a long time. You know, I won't come away from it because I know it's an ECM market. It's straight. Yeah, the Royal, this is true. You have to understand it. You know, you have to understand when I place a trade on my platform, the dealer can see my margin. You know, he knows if I'm ever going to go below a certain margin, he would never go below it because I wouldn't take risky trades like that. Oh, see, there you go. There's the issue. See, with an exchange, you don't actually buy any crypto or own any crypto. You're just playing around with this, with the value of it. If you think it's going to go higher, buy. You know, you guys have been basing effectively your trades off this chart. It's the exchange. You know, what do I think about bots? What, as in algorithm robots that trade? Not my thing, man. You know, there's not an algorithm that can work out when the market maker is ready to manipulate price and make you feel fearful and you feel greedy at the same time, you know? Mm. Yeah, trading bots are not for me. Don't get me wrong, I've tried everything, man. You know? Yeah. See, so what, you know, Royal's saying effectively, when you put a stop loss, it's a double-edged sword. Oh no, Ethereum. I'm not interested in Dogecoin, man. It's too wild for me. You know, it's too wild for me. I need strong market caps. You know, crypto. If I'm trading crypto, I'm only looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum. Why? Because everyone else copies what they do. Look, Ada copies Ethereum. You know, take GRT. Copies Ethereum. There's your pattern. You know, it goes. Copies Ethereum. Whatever Ethereum does, all the rest of the coins, all the rest of the altcoins are going to do in some way, shape, or form. Okay? There's a little tip for you guys. If you want to know how, you know, if you think, because it's Ethereum, it's the base, every other coin's going to do the same. Now, it all depends on the coin itself and the fluctuations, you know? Yeah. Okay then. Cool. So Ethereum right now, I mean, what is she doing? Yeah, it's just going to trail sideways, guys. It's that time of night. You know, we've got to be careful at any time. See, it's these sort of hours that the market makers can just trap people and just send price down and reset and then continue back up. You know, you've got to be careful, guys. You have to be careful. So did anyone actually take this trade today? I know a few of you did, but who in the room right now took this trade today? ME, wicked. I've got a meta trader in the room. 2 cycles has been set ups. Yeah, I mean right now. Wicked, wicked, wicked. I did Bitcoin, I did. Me, I made 250. Wicked, man. That's wicked. Wicked, wicked, wicked. Wicked. Replicate, wicked. Wicked. Stock market investing, there you go. I'm long. Golden hue, wicked. Stock market investing, that's wicked, man. 100k on Ethereum. Yeah, you'd be paying a bag for fees, man. It's wild. Yeah, you know what the cool thing is right, cryptocurrency has now made investing fashionable. You know, people are starting to understand why investing is good. You know, but from a trader's perspective, whatever instrument it is, it doesn't matter. I know it can rise and I know it can drop. Mickey Freeze, yep. I stream like this every day. Tomorrow is rest day. Tomorrow I've got to sort out the Discord. There are videos that people want, so I've got to work around getting those done. You know? But I stream every single day. In the morning I stream, there's no audio, but sometimes I might make an appearance. But in the evening, what I do is I summarize the day's activity. I talk about patterns and setups. Yeah, crypto, the MetaTrader is simple. It will say to you, this is how much spread there is, if depending on the account you've got, and this is how much you pay for one trade. You know, I can place a trade and put 10 lots in, and I'm going to either pay £100, £150 for that trade, and as long as it's in profit, then fine. You know, if I lose on that trade, I pay the commission of 150, for example, and then whatever I've lost in terms of money. That is it. Yeah, this is it. No worries, Mickey. No worries. Yeah, the problem is, right, guys become investors. They come to the crypto scene as an investor and then they become a trader in the same notion, you know? And then you've also got traders that come to the crypto and be like, oh, right, I'm going to enter now. right? And then it goes against them, and then they say, right, I'm going to be an investor now. I'm going to hold this and see how it goes. You know, you have to be solid. What are you, an investor or a trader? And if you're an investor, you should look at your charts at least once a week as an investor. A trader looks at it every hour because he's in and he's out. Do I think Ethereum will go below the trend line soon or hold above 1700 and up? Well, look, it needs to respect the cycle. You know, it doesn't have to, but it, you know, in line with the market maker cycle, we're looking for level 2. So I'm expecting a rise to the upside. So yeah, we'll easy hit 1800 and more. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't crypto. Depends on the account. Yeah, I'll check that out, Mark, because I'll be ending the live soon. So I'll check that out. Look, guys, you trade. It depends on what you trade, you know. Me, I hold Ethereum. That is it. I've got other altcoins, of course. You know, I love Stellar, right? You know, I've got ADA. I've got Stellar. I've got Ravencoin, Chainlink. I've got a few other coins. But that's it. And they're just long-term investments. I'm not interested. I try my hardest to forget about them. You know? What's the lowest do I think it will go in 2 hours? It's not giving me any inkling as to what for any reason for it to go down, you know? And Bill Banken, if you're trading with an amount of money that you're conscious about, you know, don't trade. Reduce your size, you know? Because I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say to you, oh, it could go down to 1658. I don't know what it could do. Right now, I can only make my decision based on what it's doing right now. It's above the 50. It's above the moving averages. It's respecting the peak formation. It appears that it wants to complete the next part of the cycle. So I base my information and my judgment, should I say, is based on that. And my actions will reflect that. We're at the M4 and pivot point. It's showing me that it's going to effectively respect this pattern. Okay. So I'm just going to play it off like that. And that's how you should really approach trading, guys. You shouldn't be worrying about what it's going to do in 2 hours and what it's going to do in a week's time or a month's time. Okay? You should only be an investor will say an investor understands, right, that the only decision he has to make is when he's going to buy, right? And that is it. And after that, the next decision is when he thinks he should sell. And he's got a long time before he needs to realize that, because he's investing in something. When you invest, it means you're nurturing, you're putting more time into it. A trader doesn't have that luxury. A trader looks at price and says, well, what are you doing right now? Right now, you're still above here, you're still above here, you're still above the peak formation. The moving averages are stacked forward, facing upwards. Okay, momentum's in my favor. What's the next area that I could be interested in? Next area is this previous high here. It needs to complete that high in order to start the next cycle. If it doesn't complete that high and it comes up here, okay, and doesn't take out that high, we've effectively got an M formation, which means that if it goes up here and doesn't close and it closes below here, it could effectively move down, try and retrace and test the 50-day. If it tests the 50-day and breaks it, it will come back out and then come back down to test the 200-day, and then it could effectively rise to the upside. You know? Why do you have to be one of the two? Can't you be both? Invest half, trade with the other half of your wallet, or separate the wallet even. King Holland, the reason why you can be one of the two, but mentally, you know, your mentality, your psychology, right? People, you know, they can't help themselves. You know, this is why a lot of people struggle to close a losing trade. People do struggle to close a losing trade. That's why I say to you, know, that's why I always ask people, how long you held the trade for? I've held it for a day. Well, get out. Because if you haven't realized a profit in a day, okay, and you're a trader, then what are you doing in the trade still? You've missed 101 opportunities to make more money, you know? gonna take the notes and appreciate what you do for me. No worries, Royal. You chill out. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna kill the live in about 10 minutes anyway. Yeah, there you go. Picking guys, we're at new highs, so there's no pressures today. That hurts. There you go. Simple as. You look at it what it is and stop trying to work out, you know, what it's going to do next. Make hope. How you doing, love? You all right? How the hell did we find this guy on YouTube? But if you close, you lose. And you showed that the price will get back. Shift candle. All good. Wicked. Hey, Fight. How you doing? Is there normally level 2 in a cycle? Yes. Level 2, this is how it works. Level 1 is the market makers shifting price out of the zone because they've trapped all the money in the one area. Level 2 is usually the retail traders continuing the trend, all right? And the market makers step in every now and then, all right? But level 3 is when it gets choppy. Level 1 and level 3 are the choppy ones, you know, the wild areas, you know? Can I find your indicators on the Discord server and use? No, you can't, man. Yeah, that's one thing you can't. MT5, it's not compatible with MT5. It's only compatible with MT4. You know, plus MT5 has got a lot of bugs in it, man. Loads of bugs. But for me, anyway, from what I found. YD, okay. YD's got something for me. Bitcoin. There you go. See, guys, if you noticed today, Bitcoin didn't do anything today, but Ethereum did. So Bitcoin now is going to do the same move that Ethereum did. It's going to come out and test the previous high. It's going to break out. This effectively would be the shift candle for Bitcoin, okay? But it needs to close strong. It needs to close strong. It's got support of the 50-day and support below here. Everything is stacked in our favor. The pivot point has been, look at the confluence, pivot 50-day. It's a lot of confluence right there on the hour time frame. We dropped that down to the 15-minute time frame. Okay, and we're going to test yesterday's high. Break through that. Test out the day before yesterday. You know, look at that stopping volume at the 200-day. Stopping volume right there. How beautiful is that stopping volume candle? Bang. Trick everyone to thinking that it's going to break the 200-day. Bang, they reversed it. Didn't we just spoke about that? The TDI, shark fin. I'd be entering there. That's my entry. Bang. There's your shift candle, guys. There's your shift candle. Is Ethereum going to complete level 2? Well, it's not moving yet. It's not moving yet. But it's going in that direction. Bitcoin is shifting. You know? It literally is free college, bro. When do you close your trade on Bitcoin? When it gives me a reason to close. And before that's what I mean. I will only close a trade in Bitcoin when it gives me a reason to close, not because of how much money's been made. I never make a decision on, I will never close a trade on the monetary value of it. You know, I'll never close a decision and never close a trade on the monetary value of it. For me, because you can either leave money on the table, all right, or you can close prematurely, or you know, that's how it works for me. That's what I've been doing. Yeah, definitely 40k. It has to complete the cycle. Bitcoin will easily hit M4. It will hit M4 easily. If it doesn't hit it tonight, it will hit it at some point in the morning or the next day. Because what it's going to do now is it's going to do this. It's going to rise and it probably pull back and then continue back up. So you've got a second entry as such. Bitcoin right now is shifting out of the zone. The reason it's shifting out of the zone is this. Market makers, okay, have accumulated their positions in this area here. And now they need to get money out of there. They need to see a profit. They need to realize a profit. Okay. So now they're moving price in the desired direction. Howdy, Paladin. Yeah, W's and M's, that's where it's at because it's all the market makers have. That's all they can use. It's their only footprint. And that's why you got to be careful because they know that people like us are looking at them. And that's why they make so many of them. They create so many of them because they know people are looking at them and they think that every time they see them, it's gospel. You know? They think, all right, you know, people see a W like, yeah, that's a W, let's trade, let's put all our money in it. Bang, they've trapped you. It's failed. Yep, sweeping stop loss orders, man. That's how it is. So it's 15-minute. When I'm looking at cryptocurrency and, you know, making entries, I'm looking at 15-minute time frame. I may go down to the 5 and the 1 minute, depending on how I'm feeling on the day of trading. Mainly when I'm trading Forex, that's all I'm looking at. You know, the 15-hour, maybe the 5 and the 1 minute. It just depends what I'm doing at that point in time. Yeah, Bitcoin is behaving. Nah. I don't look at that. I don't look at that. Took my first problem over this morning. Took your advice on pushing the sell button. Good, man. Well done, man. No worries, dude. Yeah, the 2-hour lesson, right? The 2-hour trade is this, guys. Look. For example, right? The shift candle is in relation to the 2-hour rule, okay? For example, if you were to enter, okay, here at the test of the 50-day, you would have realized the profit within 2 hours. Why? Because each of these is 15 minutes. So you got 15 minutes, 30, 45, 1 hour. You are in profit. And that's why it's so critical that you see a profit within the 2 hours, because if you do, that means you are in the right trade because you're entering in a breakout of the W. You know, you're using the shift candle. The shift candle is using momentum to put your position in a profit. Sorry, I'm mumbling my words, man, but guys, I am absolutely battered. You know, I think I've done 12, I think I've done 90 hours worth of streaming this week. You know, your update with Ethereum, bro, is we're waiting for it to take out this area here. Right now, it's doing this. It's doing the tattoo. This is the formation. If I do it in line on the chart, it's like this. Look. That's what we need it to do. When it reaches this area here, it will probably pull back. It might break out a little bit, pull back, and then continue up. I love this lad picking guy. How you do? Nice one, bruv, man. All right, Ox. So she wants to see Ox. Okay. What is it? Ox. Hold on. What am I looking at? Can you look at Ox for me? Is that how it is? OXT, yeah? Yeah? Yeah. There you go, OXT. OXT. Is it an altcoin? Oh, let's look at the line chart a second. What am I seeing on the line? It's a nice little M there. There you go, nice little M. Okay, watch, look what it's doing. Drop, rise, drop. Profit target, 50-day. There you go, profit target is your 50-day. Done. You know, it can be that easy. But the 2-hour rule, guys, it's important that you understand that, because if you're entering when there's a shift candle, you're going to realize a profit, okay? If you're entering here, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's an hour. 1, 2, 3, you're 4, you're back to break even kind of thing. I'll be closing that trade right there. I don't care. I don't care if it's going to go in my favor. I'm going to get out because my exposure is just too much. You know, I had to sit through all of that. I just close it straight away. My brain has melted and is being reborn. Yeah, hands up, man. What's good? Hands up, I was going to contact you earlier on, man, if you fancied a session on the good old Call of Duty, mate. Start ripping people's heads talking trading as well. But I'm absolutely shattered, man. I couldn't do it. Here we go. We're starting to move, guys. So when this stream ends, my dream will be to wake up in the morning and sit. Now, it's not even a dream, guys. You know, I'm not that person. You know, I'm respecting the cycle. If it doesn't follow the cycle, then fine. You know, it's okay. It can be wrong. You know. ZRX. Exactly the same. You know, ZRX. Oh no, that's not right, is it? Yeah, ZRX USD. ZRX. Yeah, ZRX. W formation. M formation. We need to wait until it breaks below here for it to confirm. You need to wait for the shift candle. You know, when the shift candle happens, okay, it's going to come down quite aggressively, pull back, and then continue back down to try and test the 50-day. There you go. All right, Hong Kong's open. So Hong Kong, the significance of Hong Kong, you know. Verdant, oh, I've got some players. Guys, if you go into the Discord, there's a channel called Streaming Platforms. And what I've done is I've joined various streaming platforms because in the future, what I'm looking at doing is I'm going to be hosting specific streams, okay, dedicated to certain things. So for example, on a Monday night, I could do streaming about Forex and strategies there. On a Tuesday, I could just do talking psychology and I could do that on one platform. And then I could do, you know, talking about crypto on another platform. What I want to try and do is see how many people join each of the platforms. And then I'll say to them, you know, would you guys be interested if I spoke about X, Y, and Z and run polls? So I'm just trying to understand what you guys want, because what I'm finding is doing the YouTube ones, the crypto ones, I've got a lot of people coming in asking questions about Forex. I've got people asking about crypto, people asking about psychology. What do I think of this and that? So what I want to do is I want to be able to consolidate everyone's interest into segments, okay? So that I know on a Monday I'm going to be talking Forex strategies in that group there. And then on the Tuesday I'm going to be talking crypto in that place. So in the Discord, there's a streaming platform channel there. Go there and just follow whatever one you want to be following, okay? And then I'm going to have a look where the volume is. I'm just going to approach you guys and say, look, this is how it's going to work. So I'm going to try and fill it all and then take it from there. Stella, I love Stella, man. Yeah, Stella is the way. Seen 10 hours this week, learn a lot. No worries, Joanne. Joanne. Sorry, Sorry, man, I'm getting it wrong. Can't even read properly, man. Do you have a video on your channel that explains all the indicators you're using? I'm going to try recreating them for MT5. On the Discord, I've got the indicators there, but I don't think you'll be able to change anything with the PVSRA. You know, the indicators with these candlesticks, because the guy who created it has locked it down solid, and it's only for MT4. So many people have tried to put it onto MT5, dude. He purposely created it that way. Guys got it in for the guys who created MT4. He's like, he was really angry at the fact that they wanted to make another version of MT4. You know, I'll never forget that day when he put that post out. It was really funny. But yeah, Bitcoin is respecting the cycle, guys. Cycle respecting. Look at that. I said it to you. It needs to take out this area. Bitcoin now is on the shift zone. Okay. Now Bitcoin will see further levels. It will test the daily resistance up there and maybe go for M4. That's the target. So if there's something I give to you guys before I finish the stream, it's that. You know? Johan. Okay. I thought it was Johan. You know? Market makers are shifting the zone. Market makers are shifting the zone and building shorts at the same time. They can do it both at the same time. If someone can PM me the criteria of the shift candles, I can go recreating them on TradingView. Someone did it today. No, did you do it today? So no, it's already in the did you do it today, Autos? Someone's done PVSRA for TradingView. It's in the Discord. Someone's done it. RO, no, man, I don't. Oh, non-fundable tokens, is it? Yeah, I've got loads of them. I got them when I play Decentraland. What else is it? Sandbox. I trade a lot on OpenSea as well. You know, do a load of trading on there as well. Get cards and what have you. And digital assets. Some of the digital assets are just stupid and they're going for like 60 Ethereum. There's like a dot in the middle of a blue circle and it's going for like 12 Ethereum. Who's going to do that, man? You know? Who's going to buy a dot? Right now I want to jump on the train on Bitcoin, but I don't do it. It's in top. It's top. It's top at confirmation, man. Yeah, it's in the cycle now, Jerome. You know, it's working the cycle, so it's just going to keep going up. It'll pull back a little bit, don't get me wrong, but it's going to go. Ethereum will see M5, it will hit 1800. That's my understanding. If it hits the cycle, okay, if it continues the cycle and continues this tattoo, it will hit the M5, okay, and the M5 is the 790, which brings us to the 1800. It's a key area for Ethereum. So it's just continuing. Bitcoin's moving now. They've consolidated and locked the zone. The peak formation is now officially locked. So what we're waiting for now is level 2 rise, pull back, level 3 peak formation. That's what we're waiting for. Shift candle is good because it's moving price out of the zone. You want it to move out of the zone. Play your game, Jerome. Play your game, bruv. You know? Look, Tricky Productions, okay? This is what's happening right now. Up, down, rise, okay? 2 entries of Ethereum. You can either enter here right now, okay? Or you wait for confirmation until it hits the high. When it hits the high, it'll probably pull back slightly and continue up. I normally take these sort of trades in Forex, you know, when I see these patterns, because I like to get in here and my stop is so small. Whereas if I get in here, okay, yeah, it's a safer trade, but my stop has to be a little bit wider because what it can do, it can break up here and then it can come back down and test it. Now you notice with my entry here, my stop's down here, I ain't seeing that pressure. And even if it does continue down, it still ain't going to see my stop because they've locked the formation in, okay? Remember guys, variation on the theme, they can change it at any time, you know? But realistically, look, they are moving it in the favor of the upside. They have to stick to the cycle. Look at the 1 hour cycle on Ethereum here. Right there. Right, hold on a second. This is such a messy chart. Hold on. Bring it here. There you go. Right, let me get rid of this. There you go. So we've got W formation right there. Level 1. Okay, we need A to confirm the level 2 cycle. This is the shift candle here. So happy days. M5 in place. So what's happening now, guys, is M4 got broken and it retested. Okay. So now this is the confirmation that we're going to be looking at seeing. We're going to be looking for we're looking at M5. Yeah. I hate this annotation tool, man. Autos, do you, oh no, Vikesh has given me one actually. No worries, Marvin. Nicholas Horton, on my charts, I saw a bullish pennant. You probably did, man. How do I learn all you know? You lose what I lose. Nah, I'm here so you don't have to do that. Just keep watching the streams, my friend. Keep watching the streams, man. Join the Discord. Eat his brain. Arnold, no worries. Yeah, guys, tomorrow we're not streaming tomorrow, just to let you know. All right. We're not going to stream. I'm going to get some rest as well. All right. What I'm going to do, okay, is guys, go to the Discord, okay? I'm going to be on there for a little bit, okay? And then I'm going to get some sleep. But just keep an eye on Ethereum, guys, okay? We are respecting the 1 hour cycle, okay? We're respecting the 1 hour cycle. I see Ethereum to the near term future potentially hitting the M5. That's not a recommendation. You know, that's just me giving you pure analysis. All right, it tried to break out of M4 today. It broke out and it pulled back as expected. It's retested the moving average. 50-day has shown support. Okay, and now it's looking to break through the M4 continuation to the upside. Before it hits the M5, it could even pull back slightly, but it appears to me that it's got the strength. So we could see this exact pattern a little bit up here. You know. No worries, Wally, man. That's good. Hope you stay well. You should probably let them know why you don't trade the weekends. And oh yeah, guys. By the way, anyone new here? What's going on, Reefer man? I don't trade the weekends because the weekends are filled with just sporadic behavior. Okay, you know, certain cycles and patterns can just go to the pan. But Mondays as well. The reason I don't trade Mondays is because Mondays are set up for the false move week beginning. They set the range for Monday. Monday's the day they set everything up because Monday is the day when people are excited. They can't wait to get to the screens from the weekend. All right. And then what the market makers do is they set up a range and they send price in a direction to throw everybody off for the week. And then they completely switch it, you know? And that's how it is. Take some melatonin. Yeah, man. Before we go, guys, before we do actually go, okay, bear with me a second. Okay, so this here is the link for those platforms, all right? That's the link to the platform on the Discord and the Discord as a whole as well. Okay, so that's where I'm going to start, not just yet, but I'm going to start putting in different streams for different classifications in Forex and crypto psychology. You know, we'll always have YouTube, you know, as the generic one. But, you know, Twitch, DLive, Trovo, we're going to be doing, you know, I'm using decentralized streaming platforms as well for the crypto enthusiasts right there. So yeah, I'm just going to try and experiment with some things as well. Yeah, cool. No worries, King, man. That's all good. All right, and guys, I'm gonna love you, leave you. Okay. If you want to open the account on IC Markets, the link's in that description on this video here. You know, when we spoke about earlier on about trading on the exchange as opposed to trading full Bitcoin and Ethereum because you're going to get banged with the, you know, all the fees and what have you. Okay, Erica, no worries. You take your time. All right. But much love to you guys, man. You know. Yeah, that's it. No worries, Mark. I'm going to respond to you, Mark. Just give me a few moments and I'll respond to you, dude. No worries, Tricky Productions. Anyone that's new here, if you've subscribed, thank you very much. Okay. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure this week, man. All right, tomorrow there's no streaming. Tomorrow we're taking a break. I'm going to try and rest, you know. But Sunday night, that's when we're going to do the big stream, all right? You want merchandise? All right. I'll create a t-shirt for you guys, and it's going to be a variation of this pattern here. So you can look at it and you can enjoy it. Can't access the Discord. Hands up, can you help this guy? If you can't access Discord on that link, try and access it on the link that is pinned to the top of this chat. Yeah? No worries, Michael. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. How do you think Bitcoin will Ethereum be on Sunday? Well, that's the whole point of it. NFTs, yeah, man. Tattoo t-shirt, yeah, man. No, I don't. I'm quite a recluse, you know. I'm just continuously just trading. That's all it is. I just complete trading for me, you know. All right, I've got a Twitter account. I've got a few followers on Twitter there, but you know, I'm just solely focused on trading, guys. It's a very lonely game, and you guys coming into the stream and I'm, you know, speaking to you guys in the Discord, it's literally opened my eyes, man. Bitcoin USD. Yeah, Bitcoin has taken out the previous high. There you go. Oh, it spiked it. There you go. Yeah, it's looking to go to the M4 hopefully, guys. So a tattoo shirt, nice. Team Mum coffee mugs. Yo, hands up. There's a guy in here, bro. Thank you, man. His name is Mubarak Raji, and he says he can't access the Discord. Guys, please, you know, my guy here, hands up, man. He's helping me out so much. Nikesh, Crypto Wealth, they've been helping so much, man. I'm so grateful for those guys because I wouldn't have had a clue how to do it. It should say happy days. Happy days. You like the t-shirt? All right, I'll design a t-shirt for you guys. Let me know what you think, all right? And we'll take it there. Well, we trade tomorrow and we trade today. This is it. Guys, listen, as always, man. My mom dislikes my YouTube video shirt. That's an idea. I'm writing that down, man. I'm writing that down. That is awesome. Wicked. Whatever it is, I'll try and see what platform does good t-shirts and I'll try and get them as cheap as possible for you guys. You know, because some t-shirts are literally really expensive. There's no point in paying so much for it. But I'll try and get it as cheap as possible. You know, and we'll take it from there. And I'll put the link in tomorrow or something. I'll just try and design a couple, make it interesting for you guys. So you walk around with the tattoo. That'll be funny, man. I don't follow any crypto YouTubers. And it's not because I'm better than them or anything like that. It's just they don't speak. They don't give me, you know, I ain't seen any of them break down, you know, technicals and talk like market maker talk, you know, or should I say, you know, guide people away from making the decisions that brokerages or, you know, the hype people want to do. You know, there might be some guys out there that do actually do a good job and I probably don't know about it, you know, but like I said, I just keep myself to myself in this game, man, you know. From a teacher to another, that's big respect there. Thank you, Jama, Yama, Hema. Yeah, she's climbing, man. She's climbing. Cheers, Bill Banken. Build Banken. Now that's a compliment, man. Teacher, a full teacher. You know, that's a real big compliment. Thank you, Hema. Can I say what Bitcoin's doing? Sure. She's going up. She's just pulling back, you know, scaring the guys, you know. Your standard routine. If you could pull back a little bit, test the 50-day and continue, who knows, you know. There's a Twitch link instead of a Twitter link on the Discord. No, on the, if you go to the, there's a Twitch link instead of Twitter. The Twitter is on some, just search Traders Reality. Just type in Traders Reality. Traders Reality and you'll find it there. And if you go on my website as well, there's a few articles on there as well that you guys can read, the blogs, you know. Cameron, should I set a long on Ethereum? What's your objective with Ethereum, bro? Are you long? Are you an investor or a trader? Alexa. No, man, I'm not going to say it because she's right next to me and she's going to start blasting some Metallica out for me, man. Here, it's, if you can't find it, it's here. Hold on. There you go. It's right here. That's the Twitter. Middle school math teacher here, wicked, trying to retire 20 years early. Why not? Hopefully I can help you there. I didn't know Francis Hunt existed, man. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if they're any good. So far, people have come into this live and said to me that there's loads of YouTubers that hype up cryptocurrency, you know, but then there's guys that actually do a good job, you know. What's up, Lucifer? I'm just about to leave, my friend. New, only been trading for a few months. I've been doing good, but sometimes it's hard to find an entry. Keep doing what you're doing, Cameron, man. Twitter's an interesting place, guys. You know, Twitter is, you know, it's, you know, if you don't do something, or you don't have a valid point about something, you get squashed, you know, and they will just cut you off straight away. Yeah, man, you do your thing. I'm not streaming tomorrow, man. We're not streaming tomorrow. I know BitBoy Crypto. He's cool, man. He's cool. I like him. He's rational, you know. No, Sunday. Doesn't matter about the money, hey Ma. It doesn't matter. If you can tell me that you've made 20 trades and you were profitable on 18 of them, I wouldn't care about what money you made. I'll be focusing on the fact that you're consistently, you know, right 18 out of 20 times, you know. And that's what it is. Focus on the execution. Yeah, the whales on Twitter, man, they do help. You know. Yeah, some of those. I don't know if you know Mad As Money, that guy. Wow, Mad As Money, man. He's the beast. He's like a stock trader killer. You know, the guy's like trading size, buys 6,000 Tesla shares. Like, wow. You know, he's buying size, man. Serious size. You're my favorite. Wish you went live more during the day. I do go live during the day, but I don't really talk in the live in the morning. So, who's Kirby? How about Kirby? I don't know. To be honest with you guys, I'm all about Forex. My forte is Forex. Yeah. That's all I use. Now, I only came into the crypto scene because I just, you know, I don't know what made me do crypto. I just shared my screen on crypto one night and then 300 people came and were asking questions like, okay, it's this. And then before you know it, I've got this beautiful community of people that I'm helping. Steve Burns, he's my favorite. I like Steve Burns, Mad As Money, you know, Trading Composure. Mark Mivriani, he's good. Yeah, that's the difference with Bit. It's like BitBoy. He can be hype up, but he backs it up as well. He is very informative. He's like, you know what, you need to get ADA, you need to get ADA. Yo, guys, get ADA. You gotta get it, and then he tells you why. He just doesn't, he doesn't focus on the hype throughout the whole hype. You know, he tells you the logistics. He tells you what's going on and why you need to get ADA, for example. You close your positions out every night. Yes, I never hold a position overnight. Never. You know, I'm a scalper by trade, or I will hold a trade from 8 o'clock in the morning through till the longest I've held a trade in the last 2 months, say, was probably about 14 hours, you know, and that was from about 8 o'clock in the morning all the way to about 12:30, 1 o'clock. But I was awake. I will never go to sleep with a trade on. Cameron, it's a good place. It's like a posh WhatsApp kind of thing, you know. The HVF. What's the HVF method? I don't know the acronym. Yeah, swing trader would hold it. Yeah, he'd hold it overnight. You can swing as such. Coin Bureau is the only thing worth listening to when it comes to YouTubers that actually talk about crypto in the non-marketing or detailed facts about the actual projects. No FUD. Yeah. There you go. See that there. I mean, I don't know much about cryptocurrency. You know, all I can tell you guys is how price is behaving right now. You know, and that's what it works on with me. I'm talking about pure technicals, the market makers method, you know, the understanding the psychology of why price rises. You know, this we could have been talking about coffee. We could have been talking about gold, orange juice, commodities as such. Ultimately, we're still talking about the same sort of behavior, you know. I'm more of a swing trader, but I do scalp sometimes. I think I need to deposit a little in Bybit or another platform. Sleep while you're winning, then you're grinning. True. I like that. Sleep while you're winning, then you're grinning. I like how that goes. Sleep while you're winning, then you're grinning. Gonna make me chuckle, that is. Yeah, hunt. Ah, okay. Hunt funnel. Okay, so this is what I've come to understand about indicators and methods that are out there. Okay, they are all variations on the business model of the market. All right. The business model of the market is this. All right. To make people become fearful and greedy. That's the business model. And the way they do that is they induce. Inducing is the name of the market maker's game. When price is rising, people think it's a bullish market. Well, what do we say? When people are buying, the only way that they can buy is if they are sold something, right? That's how you create a market, okay? And then likewise, when price is dropping, the market maker's business is effectively this. It's this cycle. That's all it is. That's all it is. You know? And it took me a long time to understand that concept. You know, I was always looking for various methods. And some, to be honest with you guys, there are some guys that are absolutely killing it with methods out there, you know, but they've molded it to their personality of trading, you know? Is Bitcoin making an M secretly? It will only be making an M secretly if it doesn't take out this area, but it's likely it's going to go higher. What it can do is this. It can go higher, okay? It can go up here, consolidate, rise, M pattern, and drop, you know? Ethereum, sorry. Okay, you want to see M5 on Ethereum. Ethereum won't be doing much now. Oh, it's coming out of M4. Happy days. There you go. It's coming out of M4. 15-minute time frame on Ethereum. Bang. Look at that. Asian range. Yeah, it's going to clean out the M5. Elio Trades is the main guy on here. Straight to the point, no fluff. Wicked. Patience makes more money, which seems counterintuitive, but you have to wait for those setups. Yes, you have to wait, you know? I'm always telling people, wait for confirmation, wait for confirmation. The 2-hour rule. You know, the 2-hour rule. If you haven't seen a profit within the first 2 hours of you placing the trade, done. I've tried scalping on the 1-minute time frame, buying tops and selling dips. 50-50 so far. You know when you're trading, when you're scalping 1-minute time frames, bro, here's a little trick. Okay? Do you have these indicators? If you've got these indicators, try this, right? Okay. Trade the peaks of the TDI, okay? When the TDI or the RSI here, when the green comes out of the blue, the peaks here, trade the divergence, okay? And when the green line crosses over the red line, trade to the 50-day and away from the 50-day, all right? When you see green candles, red candles, trade away from it. But remember, it changes direction very quick, you know? When you see a red candle that drops to the 50-day but doesn't break it, the preceding candle next to it is going to be the one that sends price higher, like here, okay? And here, all right? So just trade from the 50-day and away from the 50-day. It always pulls up away from it and pulls back down, you know? Cool. Guys, I've tried to go, man. There's 100 of you in the room. Okay. Buying dips, selling tops. Nah, that's cool. Where, Craig? I tried late and got burnt real hard a couple of days. Patience is key, yeah. You'll get it, guys. You will get it. All right? All right, guys, listen, I'm going to leave you to it. Make sure you join the Discord because that's where it's at. You know, any changes or anything. Victor, what's going on, my friend? You come now, man. I'm just about to end the live, my friend. I got to get some sleep tonight, man. Tomorrow we're not trading. We're not doing anything tomorrow. We're going to give you guys all a break. And I'm grateful that you've all been with me on these lives every single night. Thank you so much. All right? But 150% in profit, 250%. Wow. Wicked. Wicked. People are getting paid today. Well done. The channel's working. Me, us, the Oak trades for that. I will have a good night, man. Eddie, what's going on, bro, man? Everyone's coming in now. Greg, what's good? Wicked. You know, just to let you guys, the new guys that have come in, that we're with the cycle that we're in right now, in terms of the market maker cycle, we've come out of the peak formation, the W formation on the 1-hour time frame. All right, let me just bring that up just to summarize. This is the W formation that we've just come out of, right? Okay, shifting out of the zone. We were expecting a rise, pullback, continuation, and we got that right there. Ethereum now is fulfilling that obligation right there. So we should see the M5 later on. Okay, we may see a little bit of a pullback here before it reaches it, but we'll hit the M5. If you guys consider taking any options on something like this is not financial advice. It's just me bringing you pure analysis of what I understand about price. You know, I'm not a professional. I just look at price a lot. That's all I do. Right? Wicked. All right, and guys, yippee-ki-yay. All right? You stay safe, trade well, trade safely, guys. All right? Well done, Royal. Well done. Ethereum is running away, man. Ethereum is running away. You pay to play. You always say that, Paladin. That's your quote, man. Pay to play. I will do, man. We're on road to nowhere. All right, and guys, stay safe. Okay, just for the record, if it does hit the M5, okay, it may retrace back to the 50-day. All right, so just be careful. Autos, take it easy, my brother. Royal, take it easy, man. No worries, man. We're here for a while, guys. Just keep tuning in. We're all good. All right. Ethereum is running, man. My days. Cycle 1, level 1. So, guys, we're expecting a decent cycle to the upside. Just for the record, if the M5 gets hit, we'll see the range daily high, but we would be expecting price to pull back a few times before it does that. Okay? So, I'm not saying it's going to hit there straight away, but range daily high is something in sight. So yeah, and I'm going to be updating the yeah, I am tired, man, straight up. Oh man, listen, George, I can't, bro. I've got to get some sleep. I'm leaving you with Ethereum, and she's going on a run. She's on level 2 cycle, so enjoy it. All right, guys, enough love to you, man. All right, stay safe, and I'll catch up with you on Sunday. All right, thank you so much. See you in a bit.